friends, I'm back. I'm here to do an unboxing for Bargain Bead Box. I finally got my my bag in the mail yesterday, but I was so busy. We had trivia night where my husband runs trivia at this pub, and so I was there to help him with that. So last night was trivia night, came yesterday, and I so badly wanted to get into it, but I couldn't. So here I am today. So today is the day that I'm gonna unbox it. And well, actually I already have everything pulled out, and you know, they're still in the bags, but we'll go through it real quick. And part of that ritual is me figuring out what I want to make. At that time when I'm pulling it all out, I have watched a couple different unboxings, so I like to get some other people's opinions on what they're seeing too. And yeah, so let's just do this. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have Bargain Bead Box for September 2024, Mystic Moonrise. Inspired by the magic of autumnal evenings, the Celestial Collection stars labradorite and lapis lazuli teardrops, plus matching beads, including 2 full strands of labradorite. Larvikite, agate, glass, and crystal add to the midnight palette, while freshwater shells brings a lunar glow. Antique copper findings in swirly filigree style patterns complete the collection. All right, so this one has an approximate value of $89.32, and it's $22.99 a month. If you have not subscribed yet, it's a really great deal. For $22.99 a month, it comes straight to your door. There's no additional charges. If you're, like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, I have a link for you, and you go to the description, click on that link. I also have a promo code that will offer you $2 off your first subscription. So your first subscription will be, your first box would be $20.99. So, all right, here we go. So the very first item we have in here is a 30 millimeter labradorite teardrop pendant, and it has an $8.99 value. So here it is. Let me get my light fixed here. There we go. Had some lighting. Oops, sorry about the hand. All right, so it's hard for me to show you. Like, I'm looking for the flash in it. Oh, there it is. See right here. There's the flash. Except my light bulb will kind of like mimic a flash, but that's the actual flash right there. So you get really good flash with labradorite. And it is top drilled here. It's flat on the back. So that's beautiful. And then next on our list is 2 pieces, 17.5 by 10 millimeter lapis lazuli faceted teardrops. These are gorgeous. Look at the facets on those, you guys. Those are pretty. And I would definitely make those into earrings. I know they're not exactly the same, but I don't care about that. Look at how pretty that is. It's beautiful. They'd also make just a nice little charm too. And then the third one on our list is 8 millimeter labradorite round beads, and you get a full 15-inch strand. So here it is. Very, very pretty. It's a lot lighter than my pendant, which I like that because there's like a nice contrast there. So if I wanted to use them together, see, this almost shows up a little bit green on the screen, but it's not. It has like that greenish tinge to it, like labradorite does. Oh, look, there's some little flash right there. See it in that bead? Yeah, it's pretty. But there's a lot of gray in this, so it's really nice to have that contrast of the dark and the light. Very pretty. Then we have 4 millimeter faceted agate round beads, and it's in a midnight mix. I am a fan of mixed beads. Like, I love them. Like, whether it be a gemstone or like check glass or just glass beads, I love them because you can just grab one of those and just build from that. Like right now I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, well, there's so much possibility with just this one strand. Oh, look how cool this bead is. Oh, let me flip that around. It's got like a little blue dot right there. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous little mix of beads there. And next on the list is 3mm labradorite faceted round beads. So we have some teeny tinies, which are always really great to have. Use as spacers, or, you know, honestly, like this could be like your whole, like, small part of your piece, whatever you're making. Like if you're doing a necklace, and have like a few larger beads like kind of thrown in and about, and I think that would be really pretty. So there's that. Then next we have 10mm lapis lazuli dyed matte round beads. So now we're getting some matte beads, and that's really nice to have some matte beads in with all this shiny, just to give it some texture. And I feel like it offers some balance too to a piece. When you're using matte and shiny together, I feel like it just gives it a little more balance, if that makes sense to you guys. Oh, I know I'm gonna love these. So 8 by 5mm larvikite rondelle beads. I do like larvikite, and I love a good rondelle, you guys. So this is gorgeous. Look at all that black and gray in there. Just really, really pretty. Such a nice shape. I mean, just nice. Look at how nice it is. I like it with this matte. Like, look at these right here. Look at this together. That bright matte blue with this beautiful gray and black. That's really pretty. That looks gorgeous together. All right, next we have 8mm freshwater shell coin beads with AB plating, and you get a 7-inch strand. These are really cute. I love that they have the AB on it. It just gives it that extra shine. I mean, little shell beads are usually pretty shiny anyway, but look at how pretty those are. It picks up all these other colors in here. Look at that. And then we have 6mm glass round beads and matte indigo. So good, another matte bead. And this is like a really like bright blue. Look at that. I mean, it's just super. I mean, if you look at the rest of these, where the rest feel like a little muted, this one just packs like a punch, and it would look so great with any pieces that you are making. It would look so pretty with any of those. All right, so next we have 6mm star cut crystal faceted round beads, slate vitriol purple. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that star cut. So it's not quite like an English cut. It's a little bit similar, but definitely very different, if that makes any sense to you guys at all when I say similar but different. All right, look at that sparkle and shine. And of course, it would be a beautiful complement to anything that you make. All right, so these are super cool. This is the one thing I've been really dying to see up close. So 2 pieces, 37mm filigree style crescent moon pendants. I've been really wanting to see these guys. These are so gorgeous. And I love that they used antique copper with this instead of like silver. I love antique copper with blues. Look at this. Look how pretty that looks together. And I've been wanting those. I've been really wanting those pretty bad. Okay, so next are 10 pieces, 24 by 11mm filigree style links. Oh, and you guys, of course, if you're new to Bargain Bead Box, their metals are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. So you don't have to worry about all those other like harmful things that are sometimes put in metals. All right, so here are those links, and they are one-sided because the one side has all like the little bumps and everything on it, where the other side's flat. But these are really cool, and I can see making like a chain out of them, like maybe doing like a bead in between. That would be really, really cool. but these are really nice links. They're heavy duty too. They're not like super thin, like how some, you know, sometimes you get like a link and it feels like paper thin. These are really nice. All right, next we have 20 pieces, 10 by 12 star charms. So you get 20 of these little stars, and that's pretty amazing because you can do some big things with these little stars. All it takes is a little imagination and a little bit of time, right? But these are really cute. Really, really cute little stars. Okay, put those over there. Next we have 10 pieces filigree style leaf charms. Okay, oh, I love these. These are so nice. Oh my gosh, I love these, you guys. Look at how pretty those are. Oh my gosh, I love those charms. I feel like I'm gonna have to make something with those in it. Just I'm feeling it. Okay, next we have 30 pieces, 6.5 by 3.5 millimeter pattern saucer spacer beads. These are great. I love the saucer shape on them, and they have that really subtle little pattern going around the edges, but the saucer shape ends up looking so cool in between beads. Like, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but you get to see more of it. It kind of like peeks out from the bead. So those are really, really great spacers. Loving those. Lauren and team, you guys did a phenomenal job with this box. I'm loving it. Next is 30 pieces, 8 millimeter dotted 4-leaf bead caps. All right, let me get one up here so you can kind of take a look at it. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. But that's what it looks like. It has a really subtle little pattern on it, kind of like the other things do. I like those. You can never have too many bead caps. All right, next are 4 sets of circle pattern toggle clasps. Okay, so these have like this little pattern on the one side and no pattern on the other, but they're just a real tiny little pattern. Like, they're barely even noticeable. It's just a couple little circles, but this is really nice to have. And you can do so much with toggles. I mean, you can use it as a toggle, or you can use it as like a focal, or you can use it as earrings. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with those. I mean, they're just fantastic. Always good to have on hand. Got 2 more things left, you guys. So we have a 20-piece set of clamshell bead tips. So some of these guys, and if you remember last box, we had gotten the Crayon chain, and these work great for Crayon chain, but you can use them for other beading materials too. And they're the best kind. They have the closed loops. This one doesn't have 2 loops though, it only has 1. So that's kind of, I don't know if I've ever seen them with just the 1 loop. Interesting. Interesting, might have to try them out. And then the very last thing we have is some chain. You get 1 whole meter of 4x3 steel oval jewelry chain in this really pretty antique copper. So it's kind of like a, you know, it's kind of like a roller chain, but not really. It's just a regular cable chain or oval cable chain, but really, really nice. And I love that you always get some kind of stringing material, and it's usually chain like 99.99% of the time with Beadbox Bargains or Bargain Bead Box. All right. Oh, and that was the other thing too I wanted to tell you. If you're new to this and you do subscribe, you'll get a 30% off coupon to use for the entire month as often as you like at their sister store, Beadbox Bargains. Only people who get that code are people who subscribe. So you can, like I said, you can use it as many times as you want. I've had months where I've used it once. I've had months where I've used it 4 times or more. So, yep, that's it. All right, guys, I'm gonna put my thinking cap on, and I think I already know what I wanna do, but I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so this is what I ended up picking out. I definitely wanna use this moon pendant. It's so pretty, but I really would like to hang my lapis from the center there, because I want the blues that I'm using in the necklace to be drawn to the center as well. I really would like to take, excuse me, let me move this stuff up. I would really like to take some of the stars and just like have them like coming down from the moon, just like kind of, you know, sporadically, I guess, maybe like that. Something like this, maybe. Haven't quite decided if that's what we'll end up doing or not. We'll play around with it and see, but I really would like to have all of them, even if they just kind of overlap each other and kind of make like a, almost like a little bit of a tassel in a way. And I thought it'd be really cool to probably put like a small bead in between each one so we could do like little links. But that's my thought anyway. So we're gonna try to go with that and see what we can come up with. All right, guys, so I have all my other supplies. I have some jump rings. I have my stuff to crimp. I have my beading wire, and I have some head pins and eye pins in case we need them. So I think for sure that we have everything, you guys. So this is everything I'm using from the box. I have the star charms. I have the saucers. I have the clasp. I have the midnight mixed agate. I have the matte glass rounds, the faceted star cut crystal, and the 3mm labradorite. So I have all those, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to see if a jump ring will work to connect those two together. And get my tools here. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. If not, I'll grab some wire and we can do a little wire wrap. I just didn't want it to be anything too big because I don't want it to like touch the bottom of the moon. I want it to just kind of hang there. So let's see if one of these will work. If not, I think I have skinnier ones that we can use. Oops. Okay, nope, so that one definitely will not work. Let me grab one of these skinnier ones and see. Maybe it just needs to be a little bit bigger, you know, a little bit skinnier. Let me see here. How about this one? This one's really skinny. Can you guys hear the birds chirping in my backyard? They're singing. Oh yeah, look at that. That works. All right, so we got that on. And we will just start with the focal. We'll kind of play around with it a little bit. If I can't get it to where I really love it, then we will move on and we'll try something different. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. That's gonna look really cute. Just kind of floating there. All right. So the star charms, I'm not sure if I might need bigger jump rings for the tops of these, but I just kind of want them to cascade down. I just want to see if it'll fit through that filigree. And still allow the star to move around. So let's close it up and see. Oh, goodness. I can't get in there with my pliers. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm Butterfingers today. Let's see. I'm gonna fight with this. I need like the really needly nose pliers. That's what I really need. I need the bent nose ones and the regular ones. Mine are so cumbersome when I'm trying to get into itty bitty little spots. If anybody has a good recommendation of the ones that you use, could you let me know? Oh, I have it. See, and I put it on and you guys are probably yelling, Jody, it's upside down, Jody, it's upside down. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just excited to get it on here. All right, let me just get this one off. So ridiculous. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm losing my mind today. So it's been quite a week already at work. You know, good week. It's going by pretty fast, which is great. I'm so happy. Today's Tuesday. So I love that it's going by fast because I'm off Friday and we have plans to be out of town this weekend. I'll be back late Saturday evening, but yeah, we're going to be gone most of the weekend. So I'm very, very much looking forward to our little break, our little getaway. It'll be really nice. And, you know, going to that concert and go to the zoo the next day. Just like a little date weekend. And it's so important to us that, you know, we kind of get to go on little dates, even if it's like a grocery store date. Like, you guys, it's still a date. Like, I'm having fun with my husband, even though we're just buying groceries kind of thing. But it's nice that when we can get away for like overnight and just, you know, just be us, not have it, and, you know, not to share the bed with any pets or, you know, have to worry about, you know, oh, we got to get dinner made or, you know, whatever. We can just do whatever we want. So it's really nice to be able to do that every now and then. I'm going to see if I can get this on there, and if I can get it, oh yeah, okay. So it's just a little bit of a struggle when you're first getting it on, but I wanted to use the smaller ones because I want it to be almost invisible. So now let's just kind of take a look at some of these. So if I use like these cute little ones in between, I think that would look best. I was thinking about these, but they're so big that I don't know if I would really like it. So, but I don't know, you guys, because it's super sparkly. You know what? Let's try one and see. I mean, what's the harm, right? Get my cutters and open. I want to open this up. All right. Let's just try one. Get an eye pin out. Okay. And we're going to want to just do a simple loop. Okay, we're just going to experiment real quick and see what looks best. We can just open that up. Or maybe we can do a mixture of the big ones and the little ones. And I know they're going to hang off to the side a little bit, but I'm not worried about that because I want it just to like kind of be kind of like a messy cascade of stars. You know, I'm not expecting it to be perfectly straight up and down. They're going to kind of wiggle and wobble around, but I want that. I want it to be like that. So let's see, let's put this little star on here. Oh, you know, actually that looks really cute. And then we can do maybe one that's a lot longer and then one that's a little bit shorter over here. Okay, I think we're good. You know what? We're doing really good. So let's cut this. And I just want to pick a few off here. So let's grab these. And then let's go ahead and do another one. We'll put some of these on our eye pins. I think we're going to want another one of these too. So let's do that. And you just want your loop going the same way. So I'm just hanging on to it as best as I can. And I'm just going to bend it straight over. You can, if you have a one-step looper and you're great at it, you can surely use it right now. I don't have mine in front of me. So I'm just going to make some simple loops real quick. It's gonna be one of those things, go big or go home, right guys? All right, so there's one. Let's do this one. You know, I was watching my friend Laura's, over at Rustic Dragonfly, I was watching her videos, and the one video where she made a bracelet from this, and she started off saying that she made this necklace and she thought she was recording the entire time. And now, like, that's like my worst nightmare. Like, I've been checking to make sure that I'm recording because I would be so upset by doing all that, you know, and not having the recording. But she's a trooper. She did good. She explained what happened, and then she made a bracelet to match it, so it was beautiful. I probably would still be crying. I'd be like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I'd be upset. I'm sure there would have been a tantrum. I would have been really mad. You know, we could do even just one strand of, or one like little linked chain of just beads too. I don't have to do all the stars, or I can even just do another star down here if I wanted to. But yeah, I would have not been very happy about it. I think we'll go ahead and hang another star on real quick. The next little row over. Oh, I wonder if I should do a bead. Let's try that. Oh, some of these spaces are really tiny. I wonder if I could get it in with that one. Probably not. You know what? We're gonna make this work one way or the other, you guys. We're gonna make this work. So let's see. The holes are just really tiny through this filigree. But I know some of these will fit in here. I just gotta get it in there. Oh, that one flung across the room. Well, it may not, you know, I may not be able to do it that way. But I'm just going to keep trying for a second. Maybe I just need to move over a little bit. Go like right here. Or maybe I need to use a bigger jump ring because I'm getting into like a thicker part of it. Okay, we can get in here. So let's hang our star. Make sure it's closed all the way. Okay, this is really cute. This is gonna turn out really cute, I think, you guys. Pretty happy with it so far. It's just, I know that we spend a lot of time on the focal and not so much time on the beading, but you know, if you're wanting to do something special with a focal, it is going to take a little bit more of your time. And as it should, because you know, that's your focal. It's the first thing that everyone's going to see. So don't worry about it taking you some extra time to do a really great focal that you're super proud of. Hang this one up there. I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer than the others. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be really cute. Still want to figure out how to get something in that other one. I might have to try to grab a even skinnier jump ring. Because I really want something hanging in the middle. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, we're gonna try a little bit larger of a jump ring. I mean, it's going to match, so it's not going to stand out because I want something right there in the middle. So we're gonna try something a little bit bigger here. Look at the back and make sure I can actually get it in a hole here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me try to use my fingers. I am determined to make this work. Oh, I think I got it. I got it, you guys. Oh my goodness, I got it. But I think we'd do a bead. Because I think it might take up a little bit less. Let me see. Oh, I got it to work. Oh my gosh. See, persistence. Persistence is key. All right, and now I want this one to be much longer. So this one's going to be a lot longer. So let's go ahead and hang a star. Oh, cute, 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 cute. All right, I'm gonna want another one of these big beads. Hang him from our little star. Oops. Make sure it's closed up good. There we go. Sorry for flipping this around all over the place, you guys. I'm just trying to hang things on there as best I can. Oh, good, and that one's like at a little bit of an angle. Oh my gosh, I love that because it's gonna like bump into the other ones. That looks cute. Is it gonna stay that way? Yeah, okay, good. All right, and now let's hang another little star. So just as with jewelry making in life, be persistent with what you want. Just be persistent. Do not let anyone tell you you can't, because you're going to do it and you're going to rock it and it's going to be the best thing in the world for you. So just whatever anyone says you can't do, you just prove them wrong. All right. Got this little guy. And we'll hang him on here. Try to get him on the other side here so it kind of like, it's like wobbly back and forth looking. There we go. And I think I want, oh, I just need one more star. All right, awesome. So there is our focal, and it's very focally. All right, we're gonna push our stars and those jump rings off to the side because we don't need them right now. We just don't need them. Maybe we'll use them later, maybe we won't. I don't really know. But we can go ahead and, actually I think I wanna use one of those tinier jump rings on the top. No, nothing that tiny, that wouldn't be good. I have one just a little bit bigger here. Let me grab that. So we're definitely gonna want that, so we can hang that on our strand. Okay, so we got that little guy. Beautiful. All right, so we'll just lay him down here for a second, and let's just kind of make a little pile with some of our beads because we're gonna need a lot of these. Just making some little piles. Set the rest aside. Oh my goodness, do you guys hear Woody? He is like letting whoever's out there have it. It's probably something getting delivered for me. Happens all too often. And we are going to leave all the other colors in here too. Like I'm not gonna pick through. I want those reds and those oranges and all that other in here. Those are really important colors to have in this. So I think that they just need to stay. And then we'll use some of these beautiful matte beads. Of course, we have our spacers, so we'll use those. And we're gonna come up with just like a really nice pattern, something easy to follow, something really, really pretty. And of course, we need some of these too. So we had like a few days of really nice and cool weather, and then it's starting to warm up again. But then I see that there's all those tropical storms down south, Louisiana and I guess Texas. I think you guys have a tropical storm. Is it Fran or Francis? My grandma's name is Francis. So she's she's cooking and booking down there with you guys, huh? I hope you guys stay safe. You are all in my prayers. I lived in Slidell when it was a hurricane. It was way before Katrina. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But it ended up hitting like Lafayette area. And I remember because I lived in Slidell, Louisiana. I was working for Bed Bath & Beyond, and I would do store openings. Like I loved traveling to do store openings. And my one coworker and I traveled together, and we were in Beaumont, Texas doing a store opening. And it was a hurricane that was coming, so we had to end up boarding up all the windows, and they told us, you guys need to drive home, and they gave us plenty of time, but we got through, drove all the way from Beaumont to Slidell the next day. Like I guess Lafayette area got hit so hard, because when we did go back, it was a mess. It wasn't like, by the time it hit land, it was downgraded to a tropical depression. And I think it was roughly around like 2002. So if any of you down there remember what tropical storm hit Lafayette around that time, let me know. I wish I could remember what the name of it was. All right, so I'm just putting these two little tiny labs right here. And I just kind of want it so that when I put all the rest of the beads on it, my jump ring will rest nicely between the two and not rub on the wire the whole time. So that's a really nice little thing to do, a little kind of handy thing to do. And then we are going to let's do a couple more of these little shiny labs. So we'll do one more on each side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and close off the one end here with my little bead stopper. And we will concentrate on one end at a time here. All right, so looking at this, I want to make sure that I am drawing the blue up. So I want to come in strong with some blue. So let's go ahead and do this really beautiful matte bead. Now, mind you, I may not use all of these. I may end up sticking closer to just like the blues. Like I may not use any of this going up, but we'll see. So let's use that matte bead. I would like to do 2 of those. One of these beautiful spacers. And then 2 more. Oops, I'm so sorry, you guys. And then let's do 2 of these labs. And I think maybe just like one of these smaller ones. And then 2 more labs. Let's see how this looks. You know what I want to do? Not that I'm not a fan of that, but let's actually do, right next to that, I want to do like 3 of these little agate ones. I just want them to be whatever colors I pick. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be blue, it can be any color that I pick out. And then let's go right back into this blue, and we'll do 2 of those. One of our really pretty spacers. And then 2 more. All right, so it'll look like that. All right, now, because this is gonna technically be like our pattern, so now we'll do 2 labs. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use any more of those. I wanted to use them down here for sure because they catch a lot of light. But yeah, I think we'll just leave those up there for now. So let's do our 2 labs. And then 2 of these guys. This blue and that antique copper together, it's just magical looking. It's so pretty. There we go. And then we need 3 of these little guys. Whatever color you pick up, doesn't even matter, just put them on. Whoops. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna finish beading this side now that we know what we're doing, and then we'll come back and we'll do some on this side too. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we got this one side beaded, and let's go ahead and bead the other side together, just so that we can follow along with this pattern that I'm doing in case anybody wants to do the same pattern. So we have the 2 labs on the other side of our little jump ring, and we're going to do 2 of the matte blue, a spacer, and 2 more matte blue. And then pick up any 3 of your agate. You want that mix of color in there, you guys. You want that, those yellows and oranges and blues, and you want all of that in there. When you know, it'll kind of remind me of like the Aurora Borealis. That's not, one color. So, think about your different night skies and what that would look like to you, and make your necklace a beautiful night sky. I'm going to grab 2 labs. will repeat this pattern all over again, okay? So we're just doing the 2 blues, your spacer, 2 more blues, any 3 agates that you grab, oh, just threw that one across the mat there. There we go. And then 2 blues, spacer, 2 more blues, and 2 labs. All right, let's see where we're at in conjunction with what we have going on here. Make sure we're all lined up. Okay, yep, looks like we have a few more sets to go. All right, so we'll need more of these blue ones out. We'll probably need this whole strand. And that was a big strand, you guys. We're using a lot of these blue beads. All right. So we need 2 blue ones. Be surprised if I don't use all my spacers in the first piece I use. Usually that's what happens to me. I'm like, oh, I'm all out of spacers. Or I'll have like 1 left. I'm like, seriously? 1? What am I supposed to do with that? And somehow I figure out something to do with that 1 spacer that I have left. Yep, we got 3 of these little agates. I love these little agates. I think that if they have extras of these, I need to order some because I love this little mix. It's so pretty. You did a really good job with this box again too, guys. This is such a nice box. Really beautiful gemstones, a lot of really nice, you know, just glass beads. And I love the ones that remind me of sea glass. Like, I love that matte finish on those glass beads. It just makes me think of like sea glass, and it's just so cool looking. All right, so I got like 2 more sets of these. And then we're gonna put it on our head and see how it works out, see if it fits right. It's the length I'm looking for. I'll give you guys the finished length because I just realized that I didn't tell you how much wire I was using, and I'm so sorry about that. But I'll give you the finished length so you guys know, and you can kind of go from there. All right, so 1 more set of the blue. Yeah, we got a few of them left, huh? Not very many. And then we ended that other side with 2 labs. So let me grab 2 of those. And I'm gonna hold this up to myself and see if I have the length right for where I wanted it. Oh yeah, it's spot on, you guys, spot on. All right, so now that we still have one side closed off, so let's go ahead and get ready to close off this other side. Grab a few little things that I need. So I need a couple wire guardians, just a couple of those. I need a couple of the number 2 crimp tubes. Yep, I need to order some more antique bronze. All right, gotta write that down on my little to-do list. You guys, that little to-do list has actually helped me out so much already. Like, if I'm reading like some of the comments you guys are sending and you have questions about things or whatever, or like on one of the videos that I had made on my channel, I asked for requests because I like that. I like requests. And I've been screenshotting it so I don't lose it if I read it at work. And then I go through my screenshots when I get home and I'll jot stuff down. So it's been working out really well for me. Now, if I can just keep up the momentum, and you know, they say 21 days creates a new habit. So if I can keep it going for 21 days, then I have a new habit, right? So we're gonna give that a shot. We'll see what happens. I get kind of like ahead of myself and scatterbrained sometimes, so we'll see. But I'm doing my best. All right, so pull this through our little crimp tube. All right, and then we'll crimp that down. Whoops. Oh my goodness, come on. It's wanting to flip around on me. There we go. Now we got it. All right, and I didn't even try to put that wire tail through that other bead, like going through it twice, because I know with that being such a tiny gemstone, the hole is probably so super tiny, there's no way that two would fit through there. So with that, and let's just double check make sure it's laying down there correctly. And we can go ahead and close off our other side. Don't have a lot of waste on this one, only a few inches, but I will keep this too because I end up using my little spare chunks of stuff. All right. Come on. I had it through there, but then it flipped right back out. Let's put it through our crimp tube. Just gonna pull that down. All right, and then let's crimp this one. There we go. All right, we have our necklace, you guys. I think you turned out really cute. I'm gonna try them on for you. Okay, I'm sorry for the wild clothes, but here are the stars, and the blue really just pops right out of there. Very, very pretty. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think I love how the stars are hanging from the moon like that, and that they're different lengths. I think it looks really cool. All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this one. I know I did. This has been a really beautiful box, and I'm so happy that I have it. And again, if you guys want to get it and you don't have it yet, just go right to the description of this video and you'll see my link and my promo code there. Please use it. Save yourself a couple bucks, and let me know if you got it. I'd like to know. And then you'll get this one because it's still early enough that they'll send this one out to you. So if you like this one, get on it quickly. All right, you guys, I hope you have a most wonderful night. Please be safe and be kind to each other. Much love to you all. So much love to you all. Bye, guys.